Hey YouTube, this is going to be a quick video of my top 4 overrated EDC items. These are items that I've carried on me before, but I've since quit, or ones that I hear a lot of other people carrying and I think are overrated, things you don't need to carry every day. So if you're looking for a way to go on a pocket diet and cut down your EDC, here's some of my thoughts for some things that could go. The number one most overrated item on my list is a lighter, and that'd be different for different people, but I don't smoke. I carried this for a long time, and I just found I never ever used it. If I'm ever going to be in a survival situation, I've got lighters in all my rigs and all my winter coats. But just to carry on my person every day, I found that I never ever used it. So a lighter for me is an overrated item. It might be different for you, but for me, that was my number one overrated item that I never used when I carried it. Number two for me is a backup magazine. Many people may disagree with me here, but I'm kind of the line of thinking that if you're carrying a pistol, that's 99% of the time going to be enough to deter anybody from attacking you, or even if they do, the capacity of your pistol is probably enough. There's lots of studies and things on the number of rounds fired in gunfights, and very rarely is it 2 magazines worth. So I did carry an extra mag at times, but I found that it was unnecessary, and it was one thing I could easily get rid of when I wanted to go on a pocket diet. So a backup magazine for me is my number 2 most overrated item, and some people may disagree, but for me, I found it was unnecessary. Number 3 kind of goes along with that. This is my backup pistol. This is a high standard Derringer. I carried this occasionally as a backup gun. It's in .22 long rifle. It's in this little wallet holster, so I could carry it in my back pocket and it would print like a wallet. But I felt like I was sitting on it all the time and wasn't comfortable. And again, kind of the same line of thinking as the extra mag. I think it's a pretty rare instance when you need to have a second gun on you. Again, some people may disagree, but in my neck of the woods where I'm at, I think this is a little bit overkill. So if you want to clear out the pockets, a backup gun I think is one way you could do that. And my 4th item, number 4, this one's probably debatable for some folks, but I put a Leatherman or a multi-tool in here. I found that with my Victorinox Cadet pocket knife, I could get many of the same features that are on my multi-tool. The pliers are the big one that are on the advantage of the multi-tool versus the Victorinox Cadet. But I just found I didn't use the pliers that often, and this is a big, heavy piece of equipment to carry every day. If you're not going to use the pliers part of it, you can easily use the screwdrivers and can opener and all that other stuff that's on the Victorinox Cadet or a smaller pocket knife, and you won't have to carry this big beefy multi-tool. This one does have a sheath so you can carry it on your belt, but to me that was just an added weight and an added unnecessary thing I didn't need to carry with me every day. So for me, these are my top 4 overrated EDC items. They are a lighter, an extra mag, a backup gun, and a multi-tool. And that one's a little bit misleading because I do kind of carry a multi-tool. I carry the Victorinox Cadet pocket knife, and that's got some multi-tool functionality to it, but it's not a full-size Leatherman multi-tool. So anyway, those are my top 4 overrated EDC items. Let me know if you disagree, agree. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.